good? All right, guys, I think we're finally ready. We got some of the bugs wired out. I want to personally thank you from the Southwestern family for coming out tonight and showing some support. This is a day that we have anticipated for quite some time. I know we're excited. I know the football family is excited. You know, it's a big day and a big step, and we truly believe this is a step that's going to take us to the next level. We've been jumping up and down and so excited today because we just feel like this is a big, big day for Southwestern football. And but I want to thank you guys. I want to thank the players. I know we got some middle school parents, kids, coaches here. I know that's one of the big things that he's talked about is building that relationship and that bond and building the bridge to where it's one program, not two divided, but it's one program that's working for one goal. And I know he will talk more about that. And his vision and energy is just something that I haven't seen in a long time. So again, to the players, parents, thank you for coming. And we're excited. You know, it's a big day. It's a very big day for us. And I want to say thank you for entrusting the administration here that we're going to do the right things. I know the parents and players are going to be behind you, and you're going to do great things. Man. All right, thank you.
Like Mr. Eaton said, I appreciate everyone coming out tonight. I know there's been a lot of anticipation and anxiety and just a lot of question marks. You know, just to tell you a little bit about myself, I've been teaching and coaching for 12 years. You know, actually, I played all three sports growing up, and just have a passion for sports. You know, really every one of them. Just love sports in general, but football was my thing. And you know, I started in 2003 playing at Campbellsville University. Played at Russell County High School. You know, which was close to here, so I know a lot about the Southwestern program. From just playing high school ball. I know when I was in high school, it was always a program that I looked up to. I had some friends that played at Southwestern, and they was always good. You know, they always had some good players and some good teams, and something I respected as a player. I went to college, played at Campbellsville University for 4 years, and when I got out, I actually came in this school system and taught here in the school system for 10 years. And it became my second home here. I loved it. I loved the community. I loved the people, and just like living here. And so that, you know, that's one of the biggest things I'm excited about coming back. Is I want to be here. This is where I want to be, and I'm looking forward to being here for the long haul. You know, it's not a situation where I'm looking at it as a stepping stone or somewhere I want to move to a different place. I'm wanting to be here. And but like I said, went to college, played 4 years there, and got out and started coaching. And coached basketball and football both. I had a passion for basketball as well. And but then, like I said, football kind of took over, and that's where I've been. You know, I was head middle school coach for 7 years, and was assistant high school coach for 3 or 4 years. And then the last 2 years, I've been over at Taylor County High School as the head football coach there. And you know, I know when I came in there, we had a culture to change. We had to enforce discipline and commitment, and that's something that I pride myself on, is discipline and commitment. And 2 years into it, we were really able to change that culture, and that's what I'm looking forward to doing here. You know, I'm looking forward to coming here and building my culture. You know, everybody's got a different culture, and like I said, I believe in discipline and commitment, hard work, but also we're going to have fun. And you know, that's part of it. You know, I want to be disciplined and committed, but I want to have a lot of fun doing it. And in the process, we want to win games. And you know, I don't have a magic wand, you know, but I just know through hard work and discipline that things can happen, and they can happen fast. Definitely I want to compete for district championships and region championships and on even further. I mean, that's my goal. And I want to put together a great staff that's going to be well-rounded, of offense and defense and special teams and those types of things. And I'm definitely going to do that. I'm going to put together the best staff that I can put forth. One thing I can tell you is I'm a very fair-minded individual. I play the players that deserve to play. And that's something I can truly say. You have my promise on that. If you earn it and you deserve it, you'll be out there. And, I'm always trying to help every kid that I can. I want to see them succeed. I'd love to help kids get to the next level if that's what they want to do. That's a vision that I have. I love putting forth the effort to do that, with colleges and if you have aspirations to play at the next level. As far as my style goes, I try to adjust my style to the personnel that I have. I'm not somebody that says, you got to do it this way, you got to do it that way. A lot of times you got to adjust to what your personnel is. I like to spread it out on offense. I like an open offense, but I also don't care to line up and run right at you too with some power formations. And so I do a little bit of both. What I like to say is I'm a multiple formation guy. Defensively, we like to be aggressive and unpredictable. We'll bring some blitzes and we'll play different coverages defensively, and just make sure we play defensively sound football. And that's what I've always had to try to do is be able to play very good defense, because defense wins championships. One thing that you'll learn about me is the off-season strength and conditioning program. I really, really believe in that for multiple reasons. Number one, you want to be stronger. Number two, you want to be faster. Three, it prevents injuries. And I know I'm a big believer in that. And if you will put into it these next few months, and I know we're at February right now. We've got February, March, April, May, June to the dead period. If you'll sell out, we'll make you better as an individual, and ultimately it's going to make us a better team. When I played, there was nobody that outworked me. That's what I prided myself on. I wanted to outwork everybody. And so, like I said, if you'll buy into that and you'll buy into the process, good things will happen. I know I got to meet some of you seniors a few minutes ago. It seems like you guys are a great group of leaders there, and some of the young guys too. I've heard some good things. We've got some numbers, I think in the 50, 60 range right now. That's another thing that I believe in, is getting as many players out as possible. Because ultimately, when you play those top-tier teams, numbers is key. And we want to play as many players as we can play. As far as I'm concerned, it's great to play, offensive unit and a defensive unit. But I'm not going to hold to that. If somebody's deserving to play both ways, I'll play them both ways. But obviously, you want to play as many players as possible to be able to, compete against the best teams out there. I'm excited, guys. I'm excited to be here. Like I said, this is home for me, and I've lived on the Pulaski County line my whole life, so I know what it's capable of here. The feeder programs, the middle school programs is great. I'm going to take a vested interest in middle school and youth. That's something that's very important to me. I know the value in it. To me, that's the key to a consistent program. For years, is you got to have a good youth and you've got to have a good middle school. And like I said, I was a head middle school coach for 7 years, so there's nobody that understands that more than I do. I look forward to working with Coach Jones. I'm looking forward to meeting him soon, and the middle school players. You will see me at middle school games. I will be there in attendance. I'll be at youth league games, and I'll be there often because that's the future. I'm looking forward to the high school players even interacting with those guys. I want to make that, I want to get that bridge going for that. So that's definitely something that I'm going to emphasize too. But I want to thank the administration here. They've been great. Looking forward to working with them. And I have a lot of relationships, people I even see tonight that's familiar. And I'm excited to be back with them and get to working with them and things like that. I know some of the players have asked me, when can you start? Well, I want to start soon. Like I said, I think I'm going to be fortunate enough to be here next week and actually, be in the school working. So that's a big relief. I'd already been planning, how am I going? I'm going to leave at what time? I'm going to get here to work out, and I was going to do it every day. I was going to do it every single day, but it's going to work out where I'm going to get to be here now and work with you. And I just look forward to building that team camaraderie. That's what I want. I want a team. We won't be individuals. We'll be team, because ultimately, when you have success, it's about the team. And that's something that I'm going to emphasize. But I'll say again, I'm fair-minded, and I'm going to play the players that's deserving. And everybody's going to have a fair shot. Everybody. When I come in, you prove it, and you go with it. So I'm a guy that I'm a players coach. If I tell my players all the time in the past, come talk to me if something's bothering you. I want to fix it. If you feel like you're being done wrong, you come talk to me. I want to talk to the players. My door's open all the time. I want to be able to keep a good relationship with you and make sure you understand. You can talk to me anytime. But that just gives you a little bit about myself and where I'm at. I'll be glad to meet with anybody afterwards. I know how it is when it's a new situation. I've been there before. When I was in college, I had 3 different coaches when I played college football. And that was tough. You have to get used to a new system and a new style. But I promise you, I got your best interests, and we're going to have fun. We will have fun doing it, and I look forward to it. So thank you guys, and thank everyone for coming out. Anybody's got any questions, I'll be glad to sit around and talk and whatever you got. So thank you very much.
We're just going to talk to Coach Foley for just a moment, and we're not going to keep you from everything else you're wanting to do. I think he, without notes, I might add, without notes, just went through the program. I don't have any questions. Just let's sit down for a minute. We'll talk for just a minute, Coach.
One thing I do want to say before you leave tonight, we've got a paper up here. If you could, parents and players, sign your name and your phone number. That's something that I need, and we've got the papers right up here on the front table. So that's every parent and every player. Just make sure we sign that and get those numbers.
There's people raising fingers up and pointing at us and everything, Coach. I got no idea what it all means, but congratulations. Well, to see you again.
Good
I think the last time you and I sat together, we were at a UK football game.
That's right.
Many years ago.
That's been a few years.
Well, we were a little younger. But anyway, you answered, if people in the crowd have more questions, I'm sure you'll be glad to answer them. But, you hit on the things that I would be interested in.
Well, I just tried to be well-rounded, and explain them the type of person I am and the personality I have and what they can expect, and just have a lot of passion for what I'm doing. And I'm just excited. I'm looking forward to working with these young men and this community and this school. I think it's going to be great, and I think they're hungry.
They are.
And I can tell that. I've talked to a lot of people, and I think they're hungry for something to be special. And so I'm just looking forward to getting in here and getting after it.
Coach, as Mike mentioned, mighty happy to have you. You're young, you're energetic, you're ready to go. That's exactly what this program needs.
Well, thank you. Yes, I have a lot of energy. I'm all out all the time. Probably sometimes I have to try to tone myself back a little bit, but it's definitely something that I'm going to put my all into, and I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, I think they're hungry, and I think that my personality and their personality is going to go great together, and I think it's going to be a great thing.
It's going to be a great thing indeed, and as Athletic Director Alex Eaton said, a big day for Southwestern football, and that it is indeed. It really is.
Well, I'm excited, to be here. Like I said, this was my second home. I was here for 10 years before, and, I taught in this school system. It's a great community. It's a great place to live. I told these guys, this is probably where I want to retire.
That's a good thing.
I'm looking to try to really build something, and just looking forward to it.
Coach, you talked about reviving or you being an integral or tied into the youth programs and everything to build programs. You can't do it without it. I watched you all at the middle school level. I got a taste of what it is. You gave the kids a taste of winning, and winning is something you learn to do. I watched you play at Russell County. Let's just be honest. I'm a whole lot older than you are. And I remember seeing you before I ever spoke to you or knew who you were, and I saw the way you played the game. And I'm pretty sure that if I were a kid of one of these standing out here and I was looking to play for you, I know what I'd do. I'd go try to find some of that old grainy film that you all had back in those days, and I'd watch how you went about it because you played. And that's a compliment to you, and I think it'll reflect in your kids, but it's got to start at the lower levels.
Well, nobody understands that more than I do.
Yes.
You know, because I was there for a long time. You know, I think I was in the middle school for a total of 9 years. You know, 2 as assistant and 7 as a head coach, and I just know the value in it.
Right.
And it's not just the middle school. Obviously, the youth league is huge, and I think we've got a good youth program here. You know, in Pulaski County overall. And but I'm looking forward to working with these middle school and youth league coaches and bridging that, and all the way from the top to the bottom. You know, that's exactly what I'm going to do.
And Coach, taking that a little bit further, being around this program for many years now, that's something that hasn't, if it's been addressed, it hasn't taken hold, and that's something that's going to be huge for this program.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's the difference maker. You know, and like I said, I think once people see, you know, how much I'm going to be invested. I'm not just going to talk it. I'm going to get out there and do it, and I'm going to be at their games, and I want them to know that I'm there to support them. And, you know, like I said, I'm looking forward to talking to all the youth coaches and the middle school coaches and just having a great relationship and building that with those guys.
And it's going to make it so much easier going through the middle school ranks. Once you get to high school, you're not learning a new system. Exactly. You're not starting over again. Yeah. You know?
That's exactly.
You don't have all that lost time.
Yeah, I mean, they can come in as freshmen and they're ready to roll.
Absolutely.
You know, that's everything. I mean, that's with, you know, some base offense, defensive, you know, foundations and fundamentals that we want taught, and even, you know, off-season programs and things. We're looking forward to working with the middle school, just getting the off-season going with those guys. And so when they come to high school, it's an easy transition.
I think the kids over to our left, you've got a bunch of them. I'm sure they're wanting to get a piece of you right now. They're wanting to talk to you, but For those young men who are going to be a part of your program, I think you have already laid it out for them. You're going to work hard, you're going to do right, and you're going to play if you earn playing time. Mm-hmm. And I don't think you could be any more candid or any more straightforward. And then you put the onus on them saying, do I want to put the time, the effort, the work in? Because the weight room is no fun. But it don't lie. If you don't do the work, it shows.
That's exactly right, and it's really, you know, you've got to start, you know, at the first of the year, and it really never stops till the season ends. Yeah. You know, you want to even maintain and lift through the season to keep injuries down and maintain. And I think they will see the passion I have for the off season, you know, conditioning, strength and conditioning, and like I said, I'm looking for. I told them, you know. I'm going to be fair, and if you want to get out and get it, you just got to come out and earn it. But I'm looking forward to seeing these guys compete and get out and get after it.
You will, I'm sure, be more than glad to get up from here and go mingle. And I just want to tell you, the buzz around here has been pretty hot. And your administration, I think, having talked to most of them here tonight before I had a chance to sit down, I think they're on board. I think your kids are going to buy in. You may have a couple that are going to say, well, he wants me to work too hard. And I can just tell them, get ready.
Well, you know, you're exactly right, and I can't say enough about the administration.
Right.
They've been awesome. You know?
Right.
It's been amazing, you know, just getting to know them, and all the way from, you know, superintendents down to principals to athletic directors. They've been great, and I'm looking forward to just working for people like that, you know, because they're great people, and you know, I think they have a great vision for the program as well.
Talking about the administration, not one cake, two cakes for your coach.
Well, that means, and cookies.
Yes, and cookies. Don't forget the cookies.
You know, that means something. I will say this, and then we'll get out of here. I know you've got things you would like to do. Best of luck. Welcome back. Thanks for putting up with the media, because in this town there's a hunger about football, and
Absolutely.
You're going to see some of Lake Cumberland sports around, and we're going to be there, and we appreciate your time, and we look forward to it.
Thank you, Mike, and I look forward to working with you. And I know that's what's exciting, is I know how important football is here in this
There's
area.
some passion in this town.
It's fun. It's fun across the board, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited.
Fourth head coach, Southwestern Warriors, Jason Foley.
And I hope, as he said, he stays a long time.
Hope you get to retire.
Yeah, well, I am, but
We all can't be that lucky yet.
Josh, wrap us up.
We wish Coach Foley the absolute best of luck, Coach. I know you got to go mingle. It's going to be fun. Look forward to it. Congratulations. Welcome home.
Thank you.
You're
Appreciate
very
it.
welcome. Jason Foley, 4th head coach of the Southwestern Warriors. All right, my friend. Football season will be here before you know
It
it.
starts now for him.
Yes, it
I
does.
guarantee you.
Absolutely
Within the
it does.
next 5 minutes.
Absolutely
it
it
starts.
does. Coach, good luck. Go eat some cake.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
LakeCumberlandSports.com.